Hi everyone, my name is Renee Ricca and I'm the owner and director of the Renee Ricca Pilates and Gyrotonic Center right here in Aventura, Florida. And I'm here for you today to ask me any common question you have regarding Pilates. There are many benefits of Pilates, but I'd like to share with you three. The first one is it's a mind-body connection, which builds awareness. Number two, core power, core strength. Think of a tree, a big oak tree, and the deep embedded roots that gives that foundation to that tree. That's the same thing. Number three, elongation of your muscles, working in the length, flexibility, circulation, and lengthening those joints. Well, I'm going to quote Joseph Pilates. As he said, after 10 sessions, you will feel different. After 20 sessions, you'll start getting that mind-body experience and awareness. And after 30 sessions, you will have a new body. That is a direct quote. Well, what is involved, which makes us very different, is I know nothing about your posture, the aberrations of your spine. Do you have scoliosis? Do you have stenosis? Do you have a bulging disc? So we do a full 1 hour evaluation, range of motion, flexibility, strength, postural assessment. We look at your feet. Your feet is your second heart. Your feet is the circulation to your whole body and your heart. Then we teach you how to use the reformers safely and efficiently, which is the apparatus that you see behind me. And then we give you some breathing exercises, which are so important in Pilates, and we have so many wonderful, wonderful different breath patterns. And then we decide where you would belong in a group environment or a Pilates 1 hour environment, one-on-one, or combine those two together. Unfortunately, no. The top priority in the studio is safety. All the classes here are graded. All private sessions, we start right from the basic beginning. It's like learning a foreign language. You're not going to go into a conversation of a year student ahead of you learning Spanish or Italian or French, and it applies here as well. And that is extremely important. There are 6 days a week where we have basic beginner classes in the mornings, mid-mornings, and in the evenings. And that is really where we all belong if we're starting in basic and then we work our way up. And I think that would be fair to say that that would be the best for you. It's a different methodology. The gym is wonderful, and I think that everybody should do different disciplines. The difference in Pilates is it's not an instant fix. It is a time. It is learning, embellishing, understanding your body, becoming mind-body connected, becoming aware. And the difference here is, which is really important, in the gym, the machine moves you because it's electric. Here, you are the spring. The biggest piece of equipment in a Pilates studio is the floor. Now, Joseph Pilates never ever did groups. He only did one-on-ones. The floor is brilliant because you become the human spring. The floor prepares you for all the apparatus that's behind me here, where it's the reformer, the wonder chair, the towers, the orbits, all the new, the balls, everything is prepared from the floor. What the machines do, which assist you, is that for those that cannot get down on the floor, the machine stabilizes you and stabilizes your body while you're on the reformer. But you move the reformer, not the spring, and that is the difference. All our classes are 55 minutes. All our privates are 55 minutes. What we do is we educate the student to come in 10 minutes before and warm up, meaning getting their hips open, teaching them prior to them coming in, obviously, how to warm up and prepare themselves for their classes and for their privates, which is wonderful because now we are training them to be independent. We have here at the center 9 instructors. Each Pilates teacher and each Gyrotonic teacher and each yoga teacher are highly certified through different organizations. A lot of the teachers are certified through me. A lot of teachers are certified through the PMA. A lot of teachers are certified through Polestar. A lot of teachers are certified through Ramana. And there's so many different institutions that do certify the teachers. But every teacher that is in here does continuing education, different workshops, and each teacher is highly trained to work with all kinds of injuries and different spines and different bodies. That's an interesting question. First of all, we are a Balanced Body studio with equipment from Balanced Body, who's one of the leading factories in the world. There are different kinds of machines from different companies. But I have to sort of giggle to myself regarding that question because it's not about the machine you're working on. It's about who is applying the work, the experience of the teacher, the qualifications of the teacher. Do they have a PT background? That is the most important question to be answered, because it's who is teaching you. It's never about the equipment. Well, there's a lot of benefits to that. One, I'm a highly experienced Pilates teacher. I started Pilates in 1970 with Carola Tria, who is first disciple to Mr. Joe Pilates. That makes me second generation to Mr. Pilates. The experience of myself, the tactile that we use, using our hands as our speech, the eye. You've got to have an eye to look at a body and to assess it, to see the imbalances and how we can help you, how I can help you, and my teachers can help you. We are a very hands-on studio. We tactile. We treat every student that walks through that door, whether it's in a group environment or a private environment, the same. For an example, if you're in a group environment only, you have to have a mini orientation. Again, that's a postural assessment. That is a reformer safety setup, how to get on, how to get off, how to prepare your reformer. If you have issues, for an example, we could have 8 people in class. Behind me, you see the reformers there. They are 10. 4 of them might have scoliosis. 1 of them might have a bulging disc. Myself and my teachers are educated to have you in that class and take care of you without you getting injured. That is why you want to come here. That's a great question. Thank you. So, the first thing I do is, if you come to me and let's say you have a bulging disc and your doctor has sent you to me, I want to see a note from the doctor and what he has recommended for you to do. If you've come from PT and they say, well, now I want you to increase your abdominal core, I need to see that. So I am highly qualified, as well as my teachers, and have trained to know how to work with bulging discs and with herniated discs and with stenosis. And it's extremely important that we get that document from your doctor or PT, a prescription, to follow up and get you healthy and well again. And that's really important because there's certain things that you cannot do when you have a herniated disc. You can't go into flexion. So we do buff bones, which is a wonderful workout for osteoporosis and people who cannot go into flexion or they have brittle bones. And we apply a lot of exercises that Mr. Pilates was a genius, that he had already done that really worked that abdominal core to strengthen the back without it being hurt, and people with fused backs. So this is the place, at Renee Ricca. Here we are all highly qualified in this area. Well, that is a good question. I like that question. In Pilates, we strengthen the core, the deepest muscles within the core. You'll still have your flabby belly. You can reshape the body through correct posture and the balance and the synergy of working the muscles correctly and strengthening the core. But you do have to do cardio exercises. And so we have that for you in our studio. We are very, very fortunate to have been appointed by Balanced Body to be the home site for the new motor. And the new motor, you can check us out on our website at ricapilates.net, and you can see this oxygen-looking tank with pulleys, 6, 9, and 3-pound weights to it. And we do Pilates on this motor. Not only is it cardiovascular, it improves your balance and it defines your body, and it is brilliant. So yes, you do have to do a cardio workout to change that flabby belly, but you can still have that flabby belly and have amazing core strength, like I shared with you earlier about that oak tree, that strong foundation. Well, everyone, I really want to thank you for having me here today, and I hope that I've answered most of your questions, and I'm available for you. We're in Aventura. Our phone number at the Renee Ricca Pilates and Gyrotonic Center is 305-466-6611. Myself or a member of my team will be more than happy to help you in any way we can. You can also find us at ricapilates.net, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you in our studio. Thank you. Have a lovely day.